think live. All right. Welcome back to the Maritime Report, live streaming Mariners versus Yankees. Today being March 31st, 2026. I've had a pretty good day, and I hope you have as well. Mariners hoping to get the series win tonight against the evil empire New York Yankees. I was here last night, and it was a pretty, not too dominant of a win, but a win nonetheless. We had a good 1-0 lead, which the Yankees were able to pull, tie it within the 7th inning, but very dominant pitching from Luis Castillo and most of our bullpen, and Matt Brash just keeping it tight in the 9th. Ultimately led to our MVP, Cal Raleigh, number 29, getting a base hit walk-off to end the game. It was pretty cool to see that win against, of course, the New York Yankees. And tonight is Game 2. Hopefully, we can get the series win tonight so that tomorrow's game is a little less nerve-wracking. His second at-bat of the game, Cal Raleigh. He didn't start the game until later on, but the one base hit was all we needed, and it came at the right time. So, I believe our starters tonight, we're going to have Ref Snyder, or DH, going first, then Cal Raleigh, then Julio Rodriguez, who's been not so hot, 1 for 19 to start the season. Still a little bit better than our number 4 hitter, Josh Naylor, 0 for 19. Just, again, you got to step it up, man. But everyone else has been pulling their weight. Up 5th is Randy Rosarena. Has been pretty consistent, at least for just getting on base. Brendan Donovan, batting 6th in the lineup. A little interesting, but he's been hitting better overall, at least more consistently than our top hitters. Then Robles playing right field, batting 7th. Then Rivas still playing shortstop. Hopefully this is the last day that we have without J.P. Crawford. And then Cole Young is our number 9 hitter. Last night, he was freaking phenomenal. I think going 3 for 4. Hopefully, we can get off to a better offensive start than we did last night. Our starting pitcher is Logan Gilbert. We are going through our entire starting pitching rotation. Just ended last night with Luis Castillo. Gilbert played in Game 1. He hasn't recorded a win or a loss yet. Did give up the 1 home run against the Guardians. Hopefully, this is going to be a good bounce-back game. Yankees pitcher is Max Fried. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. And, yeah, hopefully this is going to go... Hopefully this is just going to be a little bit less nerve-wracking than last time. If you're new here watching the stream live or later on, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like what you see, and subscribe. I'm running off of no ads, no sponsorships, just purely for the love of Mariners baseball. And yes, I am getting notifications about the Seattle Kraken. They are playing tonight against the Edmonton Oilers. Would love for them to get a win, and I'm just now getting another notification that there was a score. I don't know what the score is. Yes, the Oilers scored again. So, yeah, they're up 2-0. Oh, well. hopefully this Tuesday's been all right for you, as it's been all right for me. Um, Next game tomorrow is going to be at 1:10, I think. I don't know. It's going to be an afternoon game. I'm going to try to stream it. I might be late. But otherwise, if I'm just not, I might not be available tomorrow, or I might just not just be feeling it. I could show up late to the next stream, or I might not stream if we win tonight. I'm probably not gonna be streaming tomorrow, but I'll make that call later on. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this show on the road, huh? All right. Hopefully, I can make the. Hope you guys noticed the subtle change I have on my left and right. Just got a couple pictures of the trident. Hopefully, gives some more appeal. Yeah, just, sorry, there's nothing happening much. It is we're almost to the game time. Almost end of commercial. Whoa, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I don't need that up. My bad. It started doing the hockey stream. For some reason, I was on ESPN for 2 seconds. Middle game of this series. Hopefully, we can get the win tonight. So, first three batters for the Yankees are Grisham, Judge, Bellinger, same as it was last night. Giancarlo Stanton is the DH for the Yankees. He played pretty well later on last night, getting some hits to get on base. All right. Logan Gilbert getting the first start since opening day. All right, here we go. And the first pitch of the day to Trent Grisham. Here we go. Baseball is here. And a check swing call, and he did go. Strike one. I'm just now realizing the images are slightly off from each other. Next pitch, swing and a miss, 97 fastball at the top of the zone. All right. Aaron Judge is currently on deck. Hitting number 2, the 0-2 to Grisham is in the dirt. Ball one. All right. The 1-2 pitch is low again. All right, here we go. The 2-2 is outside, and we begin the game with a full count. Not so ideal. Next pitch is a breaking ball, chopped, foul. All right, come on, Gilbert, get him out here. 3-2 pitch is a high fly ball to right field. Robles seems to be in place and snags it for out number 1. All right. For Aaron Judge now coming up for the Yankees. First pitch is a looking strike. Next pitch is outside. All right, and the 1-1 is another swing and a miss. Oh well. All right, and the 1-2 is going to be low and out. right. One out, no one on. 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. Gilbert strikes out. First one today. Bellinger's now up. First pitch, swing and a miss. 92 fastball. Let's see, does this look better? Ish. All right. All right. Second pitch is low. Low. It's a curveball, and it's in the zone. Strike 2. All right. Next one is outside, way outside. Splitter goes away. All right. The 1-2 pitch is another splitter on the outside. 82 mile an hour. The 2-2 pitch. Another splitter. Actually, no, it was a fastball on the outside. Ben Rice is on deck. The 3-2 count is going to be a groundbreaking ball into the center right. It's going to be a base hit. So, Gilbert, it was 2 innings away from a full 6 innings. Kirby, Wu, Hancock, and Castillo all pitched 6. Gilbert seemed to have a lot of, or at least a little bit of trouble. Rice, first pitch, 96, fastball outside, just shy. Ball 1. There we go. I think that looks better. 4 quality starts, 6 walks, 38 strikeouts. So far, our starting rotation is a 1.84 ERA. The 2-0 is fair ball, and it's another freaking hit into right field. And oh no, he's being waved home, and the Yankees are leading. A throw from Robles is way off. So it's going to be an RBI single from Ben Rice. To get the Yankees striking blood first. Actually, it was a double. Never mind. Because the throw was not in time. And Giancarlo Stanton. And it's going to be a parachute hand. Robles. And it's going to drop again. And Stanton's going to score. It was a high fly ball from Giancarlo Stanton. In into right field, drops fair. So after retiring the first two, we've now allowed 3 base runners, 2 runs. Jazz Chisholm is up. Strike one. This is already not a good start for the Mariners. Thankfully, low fastball in the zone, swing and a miss. So if Gilbert can just get him out right now, a low ball one. All right. And next ball is in the dirt, and it's not a good runner. Throw to second, and he's safe. Rivas dropped it. It wasn't gonna be. And the throw was kind of off. Yeah, Stanton is not a good runner. It was in the dirt. It was actually dropped by Raleigh, and the throw was also dropped by Rivas. Oh, wait a second. He hit him, and we're not challenging it. Next ball is inside. Gilbert's pitch count is now at 27. This is not a good start for Logan Gilbert. The full count. Thankfully, a swing and a miss to Chisholm takes us out of the top of the first. Yankees take the early lead. And now our inconsistent hitting comes up. Starting with Ref Snyder, Raleigh, Rodriguez. The 3 R's. So Gilbert already puts us in a 2-0 hole. So unless our hitting can get us in it, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see a lot of hustle in that pop fly from Stanton. No hustle into right field. Not even from Robles. I mean, he was kind of there, but also just not he was there, but he wasn't there, if you know what I mean. All right. Fried. Max Fried is on the mound for the Yankees. He played 32 games last season, went 19-5. Starting had a sub 3 ERA. He was pretty damn good. So it's going to be tough. Ref Snyder is going to lead things off. He's going to look at strike one. Pitch number 2 is inside. Ball 1. All right. The 1-1 is a high fly ball to left field, and it's going to drop. Yep. Out number 1. Looked good for a second, just not far enough. All right. Out number 1. Up to bat is Cal Raleigh, hero of last night's game. All right, Cal Raleigh is going to start this game with a ball. Does not swing. A splitter. Excuse me, changeup. All right. 1 on, no one out. The 1-0 pitch is a back foul. Yeah, Cal doesn't normally do well against Max Fried. 1-1, just a slider on the outside. All right. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Or excuse me, it might have been fouled. I can't tell. Either way, it's strike 2. All right. 2-2 to Cal. Swing and a miss. 4-seamer at the very top of the zone. He could not connect. All right, up is Julio Rodriguez, who's been 1 for 19 to start the season. He had one I think he had a double to send that game into extra innings. First pitch is low at 93. Went out to Julio. There's a ball on the inside. Fastball. All right, 2-0. Out. So Julio's now ahead of the count. The 3-0 count is going to walk Julio. That looked in the zone. Ooh, wait a second. That would have been a good challenge. The Yankees are not going to challenge that. That is going to be a no call. Does benefit the Mariners. Julio does get on base. That would have been a good challenge by the Yankees had they gotten it. They got 5 correct last night. Up is Josh Naylor, who's starting his season 0-19. Very amazing signing we got just to have this start. Can we go for 20? And yes, it's strike 1. Next pitch is a changeup. All right. We do. Do we have someone in here? Next pitch is fouled back. If anyone is willing to chat, I'm kind of an open book. All right, 1 on, 2 outs. Josh Naylor. There's a changeup low. And a train whistle gets caught on the broadcast. It's funny. I actually thought that was coming from my window. All right. All right, the 2-2 is going to be a very weak pickoff attempt to first. All right, come on, Josh. Josh Naylor, everyone. 0 for 20. Way to go. I'm now starting to really dislike Naylor. Because really, how do you start a season 0 and 20? You might be going on the bench. You're only in the lineup because you're good at first base. Not good enough. Not good enough. I don't know. Did he have we picked him up from Arizona last season. What I want to know is, did he have a slow start over there? All right. So, can't get a base hit from the Mariners. Now Gilbert's coming back up. All right. Okay. Now up is Escara. Who? Oh, they're talking quite a bit about the game we had a couple years ago. Went to 13 innings. Swing and a miss. Escara takes strike 2 swinging. All right. It's a low ball one. All right. JC Cas- Es- JC Escara. Yeah, last season, I think he was a relief hitter for the Yankees. He only had 2 home runs last season. The 2-2 to Escara is going to be a pop fly. Oh, this is at short left field. Someone call it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my God. It's going to be a pop fly, pop up to shortstop. Uh, dude, there's more guys over there than there should be. One of you guys need to get... Why is Randy charging in there? I was barely in left field. All right, Jose Caballero, the former Mariner. He did all right last night. Strike swinging. All right, the 0-1. Oh, it should be a check swing. He should have gone. Really? He didn't? Interesting. All right, the 1-1 to Caballero is going to be a pop up to right field. Robles should get there. Yes, he does. 2 outs. April 10th. I can't believe we're almost in April. It's like, feels like last week the season just started. Oh, wait, the season did start last week. April 10th is Ichiro Replica Statue Night. All right, McMahon is the last in the lineup for the Yankees. Looks at strike one. All right. The 0-1 to McMahon is going to be fouled off left. I do want to go to some ball games this year. Of course, I won't be able to stream them. Maybe I'll take some video or pictures. The 0-2 pitch is low. Check swing doesn't go. All right. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ryan McMahon strikes out. A high cut fastball from Gilbert takes us to the bottom of the second. That is not what I want to bring up. There we go. Excuse me for a second. All right. Up batting first in the second is Randy Arozarena. He's had an all right start to the season. Want some gum? I don't have enough for everyone. All right, Randy's first pitch is inside. The 1-0 to Randy. Just foul. All right. The 1-1 is going to be another ground ball foul. What is up with my camera, man? Why does it keep... I don't need it to autofocus. I did get a new camera. Might have to make some tweaks for later streams. The 1-2 to Randy. Another ground ball foul. He is going up against a lefty pitcher. Oh, by the way, as far as I know, it's One Piece night. And those promos went quick. The 1-2 is going to be a cracked ball into center field. Grisham gets there. He raced to that one. It looked really good. And Grisham was just barely able to get there in time. Ugh. All right, Brendan Donovan hitting sixth. Looks at strike one. So Donovan has been able to get on base a couple times. The one to Donovan foul at the plate. All right. Here we go. The 0-2 Donovan. Low. Low fastball. Low and inside. Ball one. All right. The 1-2 Donovan looks at strike three. Freed has his third strikeout today. All right, up next is, I believe, Robles. And Robles takes his first pitch. It's going to be a pop fly to center. All right, quick second inning for us. Can't even get anyone on base this time. Mariners still down 2-0 to the Yankees. I had to check something real quick. Gonna make a quick mute and be right. All right, I'm back. And we are already challenging a strike. I was not being able to see it. Yeah. And that one is really. They needed a call to overturn that. You know, I don't care if that was I don't care if that was a ball. How do you call that a strike? All right. We're back to Trent Grisham. The 1-0 is low and in the zone. Struck one. All right. Next one is a little bit high. That could be challengeable. No, never mind. Never mind. It's a ball. A 2-1 to Grisham is going to be... Get there, Julio! You can't get it. It drops. Grisham is on first. Honestly, it was like straight into center field. And not close, not wide, not far enough for Julio. So 1 on, no outs for Aaron Judge. Dude, just blast this one right now. Or just throw a ball one. You can do that. All right. The 1-0. It's going to be pop up, foul. All right. Gilbert, the 1-1 is going to be a short ground ball. Going to get on the second and get to first for the double play. Nice job. A 6-3 double. Rivas gets it, steps on second for 1 out, throws to Naylor for the 6-3 double. Nice defense. Cody Bellinger's up. He's been on base once. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It's inside low. 2-0. All right. 2-0 count is high. And you're already at 3 balls. A 3-0 count, and we throw 4 straight balls. This is not good. This is not good for him. 51 pitches. They're not even done with the third. Ben Rice, who had an RBI double in the first inning. And he's taken off to second. And throw is in time. Caught stealing second. And that's going to take us to the end of the third. Middle of the third. What a throw from Raleigh. Way in time. So it's going to be Young, Rev Snyder, and Raleigh. Due up. Our bats need to come alive, man. We cannot wait until the last few innings to do it. It has to be all game long. Play small ball, as I say. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh, I lied. It's Rivas. Rivas, Young, Rev Snyder. I forgot. The guy at shortstop that made the good play. All right. Let's get the scoring started right here. Takes ball one inside. And that 1-0 pitch nearly bunted. Why? Still low. Ball one. All right. 2-0 is a pulled way left. Foul. Good contact. All right. The 2-1 to Rivas. It's low. Oh, and strike two looks at it. So I was barely in the strike zone. All right, the 2-2 to Rivas. Please don't strike out. He doesn't strike out. Oh, but it's going to be a quick toss from second to first in time. So I was right. He didn't strike out. He was ground out to second. Up next is Cole Young. And fortunately looks at strike one. Cole Young had a great night last night, going 3 for 4. Yo, one. A nasty changeup. No, not changeup. Um, Whatever. I don't care. It was a strike. And that next one was a ball. Check swing, didn't go. All right. A 1-2 for Young. There's going to be a ground ball from first over to Freed. And it's barely in time. Now up to bat is Ref Snyder. They're looking at it. Yeah, he touched it. Dang it. All right, back to the top of the order. Ref Snyder, 0-for-1 today. Oh, just nicks the right side of the zone. Strike one. All right, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike two. All right. Yo 2 is a ball one outside. 1-2 to Ref Snyder is low and called strike. And yep, we're challenging it. We are challenging it. What? He waited too long? He waited too long to challenge. What's the challenge time? Like 2 milliseconds? Because he called for that shit immediately. Sorry. What? East Coast bias, man. I don't understand it. That's why the Yankees always do very well every single year. It's like the biggest bandwagon team of all time. So the refs won't even look at that because that challenge was too late. I don't understand it. I don't know, dude. That's a ball. That's a ball, man. We might be switching to robo umps soon if this keeps going on. Fastball. Oh, ball one. Hmm. I don't understand. That was too late to call it. 2-0 pitch turns into a 3-0 pitch. Hello. All right, the 3-0. Thank you for calling that a strike. Looks at it. Very left of the zone. All right. Next pitch is fouled out. Fouled off, I should say. Again, if you do appreciate live streaming these Mariners games, play-by-play reactions, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I'm doing these for no ads, no sponsorships. Next pitch is fouled off. And subscribing to me means subscribing to a small streamer who's doing this just for fun and doing this as a hobby. All right, 3-2 is a ripped. That's foul. That's very clearly. That was almost a fair ball. That was almost a fair ball. It was ripped into right field. Just too far right. Such as Mariner Ball. Hello. Quite a few viewers in here, or just a couple. How are you guys doing today? Hope your day's going all right. Good day for baseball. Maybe a cold day for baseball. I didn't check the weather. At least I think it was maybe warmer than last night. Full count for Rice. Gilbert approaching pitch number 60 is low. And it's going to be a walk. Because we can't have anything simple, can we? Welcome to Mariners baseball, I guess. All right, up next, Giancarlo Stanton. And immediately grounds his first pitch over to second. And then the throw to first is in time, double play. Whew, a second straight inning with a double play. This time, a 6-4-3. Just a little hopper over to Rivas. Now is Chisholm. It's strike one called. Come on, just get him out. Get Chisholm out. Ball one. I just like chatting. Just to see who wants to talk. Honestly, it doesn't just be a cool chat room, but just us. Next pitch is fouled off. 1-2 count. All right, the 1-2 to Chisholm is low, strikeout, and that's going to be challenged. Oh, that's going to be challenged. I don't think they're going to get it. That looked well in the zone. Yep, that's a strike. That's a strike. No, 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 no. All right. Yankees are out of the fourth. Mariners coming up. So far, there's the 2 runs that the Yankees have, and I don't think we've been able to get any good hitting at all. And Julio walked to first. That's it. Up next is Raleigh, Rodriguez, and Naylor. And honestly, this is kind of pathetic for Josh Naylor. Like, he literally is only there because he's a good first baseman. But we just extended him, and we can't get anything out of him. It's not good enough. All right. Come on. on, Cal. Come on, Cal. First pitch to him. Inside. Fastball. All right. The 1-0 to Cal is low. Just hit the bottom of the zone. Strike one. All right. The 1-1 to Cal. Swing and a miss. Come on, something's got to give. Come on, right here. The 1-2 to Cal. Just fouled. All right. Come on, Cal. The 1-2 is a ground balls to the pitcher. Yeah. Out number 1. Ground out to pitcher. Dang it. I'm sure Yankees fans who actually watch my stream are loving this. Julio Rodriguez at the plate now. First pitch is low. Fried is challenging that, and indeed they're going to get it. That was way inside the zone. Very bottom left of the box. Challenge is going to get it. Yep. Again, extremely suspect umpiring. That's a pitcher challenge from Fried. 1 to Julio. Ground ball to second base and an easy throw to first. All right, I might as well just get the top of the fifth graphic up now. Or at least just have it ready. All right. Naylor, who started the season 0-20. Looks at the first ball. Thankfully, just a ball. 1-0. It's up top. All right. Naylor is ahead of the count and takes this ball and is going to drop. Finally! 1 for 21. Josh Naylor gets a base hit. Finally. Just drops into shallow center field. Chisholm not able to get there. And Josh Naylor has reached first for the first time this season. That better be all the momentum that Randy needs. Swings and misses the first pitch. Okay, it looks like I need to say bad things more often. Because then the Mariners do great things. All right. For Randy Rosarena, 0-1 pitch is going to be a ball. Challengeable, and I think they would have gotten it, but they're not going to. Ball 1. They're doing Randy chants. Excuse me. The 1-1. Is a pop fly drop, or is a line? Yeah. Dropped into right, and he's able to get it. So it was a fly out to right field. Actually looked closely in the close to being a foul ball. Excuse me 1 second. I don't know. I guess people want me to stream, huh? So far, I had a couple views. I'll admit it does get kind of lonely here. I'm just talking to myself. Hopefully some chats come through. I have to start somewhere, huh? Okay. So, Yankees are up 2-0. Mariners have only had one base hit all game, and it was from surprisingly, Josh Naylor getting his first hit of the season. First pitch tomorrow's at 1:10 p.m. Not entirely sure I'm going to be able to do tomorrow. If I do come by, it might be late. We'll see. JC Escara batting for the Yankees. First pitch is high. Too high. Ball 1. All right. Next pitch is thankfully in the zone. 95 fastball. Off to the right. Strike 1. The 1-1 is a little high in the zone. Gilbert's now ahead of the count. We've had 2 double plays in the last 2 innings. Hopefully we don't need to do that again. The 1-2 is going to be a breaking ball. Yes, Cole Young got it. And the throw to first is in time. Cole Young saving it from getting into the outfield. Yes, let's go, Cole Young. A Herculean effort from Cole Young gets the first out of the inning. Otherwise, would have been a really good crack. All right. Jose Caballero. First pitch to him is way inside, nearly hits him. The former Mariner. All right. The 1-0. And that's going to be a deep fly ball to center field. Julio's right there to get the out. No fly zone. Well, not really. It wasn't really near the warning track, but Julio was right there. Gilbert pitch count at 71, coming up on 72. Ryan McMahon is now at the plate. Ninth in the lineup for the Yankees. 2 outs, no one on. First pitch, looks at it. Logan Gilbert's been pretty good after the first inning, thankfully. The 0-1, challenge that. Yes, we get the challenge off, and that one's going to be overturned. Because that was at the top of the zone. Raleigh challenges that immediately. Yep, he got it. All right. The 0-2. That's inside. Strike 3. A 1-2-3. Great inning for Gilbert. Gets the Yankees out of the 5th. Brings up the Mariners. So we've had good defensive efforts from the Mariners. Offensively, we have not existed. So we've been able to stay competitive and in the game. Only down 2 runs. But our offensive bats have just not come alive. They're doing a comparison from Chisholm and Refsnyder challenging the calls. But it has to be almost immediate. And I guess Refsnyder didn't do it immediate enough. Donovan's first pitch is going to be popped up to second. Already 1 out. Victor Robles come up. And Fried is changing balls himself. balls. Funny word. All right. Robles, first pitch is inside. Strike one. All right. Next pitch is low. Ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, nothing? Really? That was a strike. That was very clearly in the top left zone. And Yankees aren't even challenging that? Wow. That's wild. Whatever. That's going as a ball. Oh, and the very next pitch is bunt foul. Fried has pitched 7 different styles. You're only trying to throw anything to see what sticks. They call it everything but the kitchen sink, and Robles is going to swing and a miss. So Naylor has only had the single. Rivas is now up. First pitch is a ball. Again, that was in the zone. Oh, the Yankees aren't going to challenge it. I guess it's fine. Fried has not thrown. Fried's pitch count is 60, by the way. He's been pretty efficient. That's a strike all day. And looks at that. And we've not been able to support a lot. Only two base runners, I should say. Julio did have a walk. The 1-1 to Rivas is up high, 94 fastball. All right. The 2-1 inside. Yep, that's in the zone. Looks at this one. Has Rivas taken the bat off his shoulders this inning? All right. The 2-2 to Rivas. Now he swings, and it's going to be a ground ball to third. Throw to first. Barely in time. The side is retired. Now bring up the 6th. Yeah. Offensively, like, we can't do anything. Like, we barely did enough to survive last night. But I think when I do my recap for this series, might be like offense just did not show up. But somehow our defense did. I just realized this. I haven't put up the home run clips in a while. Didn't do it for last game. I hope to do one for the Mariners today. Back up to the top of the order. Starting with Grisham, Judge, Bellinger. We need to keep the top of the order in check. We need to retire the side. In order to have a chance, we need to stop their offense. And defensively, we had some good plays, but not against the top of the order. Grisham's been 1 for 2 today. And the first pitch to him is going to be right into the corner, right field for a ground rule double. Aaron Judge is now at the plate with a runner in scoring position, thanks to a ground rule double. It was a little sinker. No, not a sinker. It was just a fastball on the left side. And all right, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge has Grisham at second. First pitch ball is low. Thankfully, Judge has not been able to get on base today. It's been 0 for 2. Fortunately, no double play opportunity here. The 1-0 to Judge, swing and a miss. 79 sinker. Oh, split. Nice split. I barely know. I barely know what pitch to look for. The only pitching I know of is Wii Baseball. Press the A button for a curveball, B button for a screwball, and A and B together for a splitter, but that will always count as a ball. Strike 2. The 1-2 to Judge is low, and we're going back to splitters. The 2-2 to Judge, fouled. Just a ground into left field, foul. 4 splitters and 1 four-seamer. Okay, this is good education for me, because now I know what to look for when it means by like splitters. So you've thrown 4 of the last 5. Next one is also a splitter. A 3-2 count for Judge. Judge is likely... I don't know if Judge is going to swing at this pitch, but it's got to be something that he can chase. The 3-2 for Judge. He does swing! Another splitter gets Judge out. So 1 runner in scoring position, 1 out. Up comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger has been 1 for 1 today. He's walked once. Looks at this fastball. Strike 1. Yeah, thank you for that stat. We've had no runners in scoring position. The Yankees have had 3 and be able to capitalize once. And a block by Cal. So Grisham's staying at second. Another splitter, way too low. Swing and a miss for Bellinger. Not even close to the zone. Whew. All right. All right. The 1-2 to Bellinger. And this is hit hard into center field. And Grisham's going to get to third. Not in a throw home is... Everyone's going to stay put. Okay. So Bellinger just smashed this one into center field. Grisham got to third. Unfortunately, a sac fly will score 1 for the Yankees. Literally 1 strike away. And a mound visit from Logan. Are they pulling him? He's pitched 5 and 1. Just a quick get together. There is a double play opportunity. All right. Cole Wilcox, never heard this name, is warming up in the bullpen. Damn, I had to sneeze for a second. Rice, who's been 1 for 1, strike 1, swinging. He's had a double. He's had 1 double, an RBI, and 1 walk. The 0-1 to Rice, way outside, and can try and steal a bad throw from Raleigh. Grisham's going to come home. And that is going to also put Bellinger at third. A terrible throw from Cal Raleigh. Oh, that was way offline. That's on you, Cal. But now the score is 3-0 New York. Man on third. Now the infield is way inside. Oh my God. There's a lot of Yankees fans here. All right, the 2-1 is up. So it's a 3-1 count. We're about to be in the exact same position we were at the very start of the inning. Except with 1 more run scored. We walk him. I think Gilbert might be done. Danny Boy? You gonna pull him? Giancarlo Stanton's now coming up. Gilbert's had 91 pitches. This first pitch is a strike, called strike. All right. 1 one to Stanton is high. Fastball, ball one. Next pitch is inside, behind. I think Gilbert's in his own head. The 2-1. Come on! Stanton just drilled one into left field and is going to score Bellinger and put him at second. Rice is at third. This is an absolute train wreck. Just as I said, our defense was doing all right. Boom. We're now down 4. Dan Wilson, you might want to pull Gilbert now. Yep, he is. Not a good game from Gilbert. This sucks. Being down 4-0. And it's what the Yankees have been doing. They've been playing small ball. This kind of Mariners baseball is exactly what makes it Mariners baseball. We've had inconsistent hitting, and our defense just broke after I said it was doing well. And now Yankees have 2 runners in scoring position now. Cole Wilcox is now on the mound. He was warming up in the bullpen. All right, Jazz Chisholm has been 0-2 today. First pitch from Wilcox. This is outside. The 1-0 is a check swing. Please say he went. Yes, he did. Strike one. All right, the next pitch is above the plate, inside in the zone. Strike 2. The 1-2 is a line drive to right field, and Stanton's held at third. We still can't get out of this inning. This is painful. This is seriously painful. We've only had 2 hard hit balls today. And we still have runners on first and third. Escara, we almost went through their entire rotation at this point. Steal, strike called, and he's safe. Yankees are aggressive. They really do not want to lose this series. Oh, they can't go down 3-2. Oh no. What's that going to do to their reputation? Like, oh no, we suck. Yeah. A successful steal from Chisholm. Infield's back in. Foul. Foul back from Escara. So looks like Wilcox was called up from the minors. He's in place of Vargas. A swing and a miss gets our second out of the inning. This is our 8th batter of the inning. And I don't think the other guy is being pulled. They're going to keep him out. Caballero is up. First pitch inside. 97 mph. The 1-0. Again, inside. Ball 2. All right, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Thank God. All right. 2-1. Low, inside, strike 2. Even count for Jose Caballero in a horrible inning for the Mariners. Next pitch is inside. Full count. It's going to be a ground ball. Just Chisholm actually gets out of the way there. Thank God. Rivas throws, and it's a ground ball. Out. This is painful. The Yankees are now up 5-0 after a brutal 6th inning on defense from the Mariners. Gilbert, I don't know, man. Hasn't had a quality start yet. I don't know if he's going to be viable long term if this stuff keeps on happening, or is it just us playing extremely tough teams to start off? I know our next series against the Angels. It's going to be tough. Again, I do appreciate however you watch this stream. You give me a like and subscribe. I know that you do support me just doing this as a small streamer, making no money off of ads or sponsorships, just purely for the love of Mariners baseball. All right. Mariners offense coming back. Freed is still out there like I predicted. Cole Young is now at the mound for the second time tonight. 5 scoreless innings for the Mariners. 1 base hit, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. The 1-0 to Young, fouled back. All right. And the ball get cut right there? I guess so. Foul. Ground foul. I can't wait for the day that the Yankees just drop quite a few. Next ball, ground to second. The Yankees just always have our number. They kick our asses every single time, and I don't know why. Rob Refsnyder. This guy hasn't even pitched 70 balls yet. He could stay out for the next inning. Refsnyder looks at this one. Strike one. Sinker. The 0-1 to Refsnyder. Fouled up. All right, the 0-2 to Young, swing and a miss. That's not DeYoung, that's Refsnyder. Sorry. All right. Up next, Cal Raleigh. Like, what am I watching? This is pathetic. All right. Cal's going to hit this one hard, foul. Oh, look like those guys are happy. Looks like those guys are happy. It's a school night. The 1-1 to Cal. And this one's a fly hit hard into center. Center left, and he's out. Honestly, Max Fried could stay out there. It wouldn't really surprise me. 1 hit. It's not feasible. It's not baseball. I'm sure all like the 10 million Yankees baseball streamers out there are loving this. Meanwhile, there's me, just sitting on my ass with no one to talk to. big fat April Fool this is. No, it's tomorrow. All right, maybe the Yankees bullpen is coming in. Oh wait, never mind. Wilcox. Our bullpen has given up 6 earned runs. The Yankees 1, and it was last night. All right, Ryan McMahon is back up for the Yankees. He's ball 1 up top, fastball. 1-0, fouled back. All right. 1-1 is actually fouled back. I've also not gotten a notification from the Kraken and Oilers in a while. The second I say that, Edmonton goal, empty net. Of course, it's Connor McDavid. Well, strikeout. For out number 1, up comes Trent Grisham. Yeah, back at the top of the order. Didn't we just have this last inning? Vargas is starting the season on IL. He's admittedly one of our better relievers. Better is still a term that I use for our relievers extremely generously. All right, the 0-1 to Grisham. That's a strike. Just hits the right side of the zone. Inside, I should say. So Grisham is now behind the count, thankfully. Up on deck is Aaron Judge. Yo 2 is up high. All right, the 1-2, low. Changeup, low. All right, the 2-2 to Grisham. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Nice breaking ball. Now it's Aaron Judge. First pitch is up high. Wilcox already has 3 strikeouts. Pretty good for a reliever. But this is Aaron Judge we're talking about. He's had 2 strikeouts, grounded once into a double play. And did Cole Young just catch that? Wow. Okay. It bounces off Wilcox's glove and right into Young's at second. That's what we mean by quick innings and good defense. 7th inning stretch. Here we go. Oh, look. Edmonton beat Seattle. Yeah, our Kraken season's cooked. All right. Mariners bats, we need you. That was honestly a really cool play. Off Wilcox's glove. And that was a great, great catch from Cole Young. All right, Julio Rodriguez, first up this inning. Fried, like I said, is staying out there. Bottom of the seventh, he's only had 75 pitches. Julio and Josh have been our only base runners. Either a walk or a single. Swing and a miss for Julio. We are now getting desperate. All right, the 1-1 to Julio. No, really? That was outside the zone, and we're not gonna challenge that. All right, come on, Julio. Come on, Julio. The 1-2. Up. A ball. All right. Come on. The 2-2 is a ground ball to short. Caballero throws. It's not in time. Julio gets on base. Ooh. Jose Caballero's throw was not in time, and Julio was just able to barely get there in time. All right, 1 on, no out. Josh Naylor coming up. Play small ball, boys. 1-2. Next ball, don't you dare ground into a double. He grounded into a double. We get a base hit, and it's immediately erased. Are you kidding me? Double play. It was like a 4-3 double. 6 pitches this inning. He hasn't gone above 17 in an inning. Up is Randy Rosarena with no one on. All it takes is one misstep from the Yankees. Top of the zone, strike one. Looking. Called strike, I should say. Next pitch. Ooh, did it hit him? Yes, it did hit him. Randy gets on base, hit by pitch. Up comes Brendan Donovan. Just grazed his hand, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Little graze on the forearm, I should say. Yeah. Fried has only ever allowed 3 runs to the Mariners. Career. All right, Brendan Donovan, we need you. First pitch to Donovan, right down the middle, strike 1. Looking. You go 1. Donovan is going to heater, and that is going to be a base hit for Brendan Donovan into shallow center field. Excuse me, right field. For the first time this game, we have a runner in scoring position. Never thought I'd see the day. Good contact. So 2 on, 2 out. Victor Robles is up to bat. Pull Fried, please. Please pull him so we can have a chance with their bullpen. That's not happening. Victor Robles, he's had 1 flyout, 1 strikeout. Last year, he only had 1 home run to his name, though he was injured for quite a bit of the season. I think say like half the season. Robles, first pitch, inside. Ball 1. Come on, Robles. A base hit, a good base hit, could score 1. Fouls this one back. Fastball. So Fernando Cruz is currently in the bullpen warming up. I don't know if Wilcox is going to be in for the 8th. The 1-1 to Robles is a ground foul. All right, the 1-2 to Robles. I'm going to foul this one off. Again, I really do appreciate just tuning into this stream. It does. It gives me a boost of confidence. Trying to build a community of Mariners fans here on YouTube. I know not every game is readily available. The 1-2 into right field. Judge is right there. 2 stranded. And Fried has had 7 scoreless innings. Not fun. I mean, it's really good if you're a Yankees fan watching this. Tomorrow is going to be pretty rainy, cold day for baseball. I think the cold air has a lot to do with our momentum. Because of where we live, when it gets hot, our good hitting balls travel way farther because heat helps it rise up. But when it's not that, if it's a cold night, It's a cold night, then our hitting just goes cold. Fittingly. That's what I notice. I don't know if anyone else does. Wilcox is staying in the 8th. Bellinger, who's been 2 for 2 tonight. First pitch to Bellinger is outside. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. A 96 fastball. The 1-1 is low. It's in the zone. Strike 2. Looking. All right, the 1-2 count, and this one is going to be ripped into left field. Randy, get there. Yes, he will. Good catch for Randy. Finally, Bellinger gets retired. And now Rice is up. They're showing off Colt Emerson, who was a prospect that got extended quite handsomely by us. I think he's playing in Tacoma. The 0-1 pitch, strike 2, swinging 97 fastball up top. The 0-2 is going to be ripped into left field. Ground ball to left, and Bryce is going to get on base again. Oh. See, Bryce has been killing us all game. Oh, we're pulling. Are we pulling Wilcox? Yep, we are. Well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Casey Legumina is coming in. And with Giancarlo Stanton up. Am I the only one that's extremely pessimistic right now? Yeah. Casey Legumina. He kind of screwed the pooch. Shot the bed last time. Um, and honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of him. You can call me a massive pessimist and a downer, but that's just how I feel, man. And I really do appreciate those who do join into this stream. It really does help me out by supporting me, subscribing, liking, commenting on my videos, on my streams, joining in chats if whenever you can. I understand that some of these games do start late, but it's just how I'm streaming these games. Casey Legomina's first pitch to Stanton is inside, ball one. Yeah, a 5.62 ERA last season. Honestly, I probably not going to make it much further. And a pop-up to first. Yep, pop-up to first. That gets Stanton out. Jazz Chisholm coming up. All right. Just get Chisholm out right here. Well, that'll do it. Help. Strike one looking. Excuse me. Hopefully, our hitting can get better with J.P. Crawford coming back in the lineup. And we'll see if Colt Emerson, I don't know. Colt Emerson might get called up. And this ball's drilled. Thank you, Randy, for getting there. A fly out to left for Chisholm is going to take us to the bottom of the eighth for Seattle. I'll be right back. No, I won't. Never mind. Someone's going to discover me. Give me that big break. Break the foot off of my ass. All right. Will Fried stay in the game in the eighth? No, I don't think he will. Brent Hedrick is back on the mound. Strike one immediately to Leo Rivas. Yo, one is going to be low. Low and inside fastball. All right, the 1-1 to Rivas is a check swing, and he went. Oh, it's a challenge. And we lose. Offense.exe loading. Offense.exe is crashed. The 1-2 to Rivas. He's actually going to slice this right into right field, and Judge is right there to pick it out of the air. Out number one, fly out. Up, Cole Young. The Young is going to actually get this into right field for a base hit. So Cole Young is actually getting some offense going. I thank him for that. But is it going to be too little too late? Rob Refsnyder coming up to the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. All right. This very next pitch is going to be a fly up the first. Right, yeah. All right, Cal Raleigh's up. He's been 0 for 3 today. First pitch to Raleigh, swing and a miss. 93 mile per hour strike. So it looks like JP is going to come back from IL, start the rehab in Tacoma. All right. The 1-1 to Cal. Strike 2. Swinging. Pretty boring when we get no offense going. 2 outs, 1 man on, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Cal goes out swinging. This is painful. Top of the 9th. Mariners down by 5 with absolutely 0 offense. I think we've had 4 base runners all game. It's like we had all the momentum from last night, and we just threw it all away. Like, we put on the brakes. We slammed on the brakes for this game. I don't know. right. Well, this way I might have to stream tomorrow to hopefully get a satisfactory conclusion to this series and go on the road to Los Angeles with some positive momentum. We have some big series, big division series against the Angels and the Asterix. Yes, I do call them the Asterix because they cheat. They cheated. And there's proof. I might try and see if I can turn off my autofocus on my camera. Again, it's new, but we Mariners fans are leaving. Mariners fans are leaving because this is too painful to watch. Negamina's first pitch to Iscara is a pop fly. Cole Young's trying to get it in a second, and he does. Out number 1. Looks like Kirby is going to get the start tomorrow, and Cam Schittler is starting for the Yankees. All right, Jose Caballero looks at this first pitch. Strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch is down low. Fastball. The 1-1. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Caballero. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hopefully we can at least get a good, at least just play good defense. Keep him off base. The 2-2 to Caballero is low. Actually on the dirt. All right, the 3-2 is a swing and a miss. Fastball. Strikeout for Legumina. All honestly, if we come back and win this game, I will eat my sock. McMahon strikes out. Strike 1. Swinging. You want pitch inside. He's had 3 strikeouts. He's not done anything for the Yankees. And the 1-1 is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. And I do appreciate y'all tuning into this stream. I know it's late, especially for all East Coast viewers. But I do what I can just to build up a small community, doing this just as a hobby. Live streaming play-by-plays for as many Mariners games as I can. Because I love this team, I love baseball, and I love my city. The 2-2 fouled away again. The 2-2 is a ground ball. Short hop to second. Throw to first. He's out. Bottom of the ninth coming up. We are down by 9. It is possible, but our offense has not been able to get off the ground. I'm honestly going to make a pledge right now. I'll eat my sock. I'll eat my sock if we somehow manage to come back and win this game. All right. Oh, and I guess April 11th is Humpy Shoulder Plush Night at T-Mobile Park. Everyone's favorite Salmon, who I think he did get one win. I think he did win the Salmon run one time, and it was the 15-inning ALDS Game 5. Yankees coach tonight is Tim Hill. He had an ERA of just over 3. And looks like they've won 2 of 4 games by shutout. It's likely going to change to winning 3 of 5. Julio is going to drill this one into right field at the warning track. Aaron Judge is right there. You see what I mean about the Heat? That ball would have been gone if that was in the summer. Up next, Josh Naylor, who's had 1 hit in the last 22 at-bats. And he will strike 1 swinging. And we're going to be desperate. We're swinging at everything at this point. Swing, strike 2. To Naylor is right to first base. Ground ball. So not a good day for Gilbert, giving up 7 hits, 5 runs, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Called strike 1 for Randy Rosarina. All right. Randy's at the plate, 2 outs. This is going to be a ground ball to short. And this is now the Yankees' 3rd shutout of the year. Yankees win it 5-0 against the Mariners. Mariners dropped to 3-3 to start the season. Yankees, a dominant 4-1 with 3 shutouts. Overall, really not a good outing for the Mariners tonight. Unfortunate. So we're leaving it to tomorrow afternoon, to hopefully take this series against the Yankees. I appreciate those of you who tuned in live. I hope to see you guys again with our Seattle Mariners. Of course, if Mariners are playing, I'm probably going to be here streaming all the game. No ads, no sponsors, just purely for the love of Mariners baseball. Maritime Report signing off. See you tomorrow.